Hi guys, just another video here working on some barbecue basics. This might not really be that helpful for people who have been into the whole barbecue scene for a while, but you know, as we all do, we get bitten by that charcoal bug and we want to get started doing a bit of cooking at home. But this can even apply to anyone wanting to have a crack at a competition. So we're going to start off assuming you've got something like this. Now we could be working with a kettle, drum smoker, Komodo style grill, offset, whatever your preferences are. You're going to have some kind of charcoal grill that's going to have to run. But look, to be honest, I've put the kettle here. This is my #1 cooker that I recommend to anyone starting out with this sort of low and slow stuff, because it really can do everything. And you might have the intention when you start of just sticking to low and slow style cooking, but the bug will bite you. You want to do everything. You want to reverse sear, you want to grill, you want to do wings, you want to do briskets, pulled pork, whatever. The simple Weber, she can do it all. So that's where I'll start. We'll move into the absolute must-haves. So right here we've got the absolute must-haves. So our primary fuel source in these cookers is going to be charcoal. Some sort of charcoal. Look, I like Clean Heat. It's very good quality charcoal product. I use briquettes and lump charcoal as well. It's nice and consistent, doesn't have any additives, any accelerants or anything like that. It's just pure charcoal, very natural product. So, you know, unlike some other charcoal products that are around that are easy to light, they have additives that will give off a bit of a funky smell and taint the flavour of the meat. So charcoal, chimney starter. If there's one thing that I can say to people getting into charcoal cooking that they have to buy, it's a chimney starter. Now, this thing just makes cooking with charcoal not a pain in the ass. Alright? Starting up your charcoal grill without it is a laborious and complicated process. The chimney starter just makes it all easy. We put the charcoal in the top here. We put some fire lighters. I just use mainly wood-based fire lighters like these ones here. They do a pretty good job. Put your fire lighters in underneath the charcoal, light them up, walk away. 25 minutes later, your coals are usually pretty much red hot, ready to go. It's low maintenance, low input, makes it all really easy, and you can often get your coals going and start doing, you know, your prep or whatever else you're doing with the cook. Next, I suppose, handling charcoal. Some of these cotton gloves, these are Weber ones, but you know, Fire Slap or any of those sort of double-layered cotton gloves, they just make handling hot things a whole lot safer. And you can move your charcoal around as you require in your grill. You got simple fire lighter. Moving on into the actual cooking side of things, alfoil is always really handy. Tenting, resting, wrapping, doing all sorts of things. Alfoil is you know, widely used in a lot of cooking processes. This bad boy here, this is the Thermopen. I mean, I don't really want to use anything else after having used a Thermopen. It's an instant read thermometer. I've used a couple of other ones. None of them give you the reading as quick as this, but you can pick up cheaper versions of instant read thermometers for like about 30 bucks. What they're used for is, you know, when you're sort of cooking, to check your internal temperature as a quick check. Really good, really useful for things like steaks, or just looking to see right at the end of a cook when, you know, potentially a low and slow cut of meat has done. But yeah, something like the Thermopen is a really good idea. Moving over here, this is kind of the low and slow version of that. This is a Inkbird 2-probe thermometer. You can get them with more than 2 probes. Two's about right. It allows you to put a probe in the meat to get your meat internal temperature, and a probe in the grill, because, little tip, most of the time this isn't really going to give you a highly accurate reading on the actual thermometer of what's going on. That'll give you the air temperature in the top of the hood, but it won't necessarily give you the temperature at the grill where your meat is cooking, due to the positioning of the coals in the actual Weber itself. So the two-zone thermometer, like, man, these Inkbirds, fantastic. You can pick them up for about 30-35 bucks on eBay nearly all the time, and then they go on sale as well, so well worth it. Moving into other cooking accessories, we've got tongs. Rags are always handy to have to clean up any sort of messes, and I guess if we're jumping into that low and slow end of the pool, some sort of smoking wood to add a bit of flavour. Look, you know, there's a couple of really good all-rounded woods that can really sort of match any flavoured meat. I love this Aussie oak from Natural Smoke. This is one of the best all-rounder woods I've come across. It really suits just about any meat. A lot of the fruit woods are pretty easy going. Pecan, apple, cherry, also pretty versatile on just about any type of meat, but that's a good place to start. And then we've got our cleaning accessories here. Simple grill brush and a bit of barbecue cleaner. So that's really enough to get you started. I'll probably leave this video there, and I'll move on to the optional extras, or the handy things but not quite compulsory things to have in the next video. Cheers.